The Alrick Mackenzie Show starts right now.
Candice and Jerome are friends, lovers, and business partners. Welcome to the Alrick Show.
The Alrick Show, inspiration, motivation, one vision, hope to a new generation. Together we can live and learn. Yes, we're one family on the Alrick Show.
Candice and Jerome met in college, but no studies could prepare them for the lessons that they would learn from their friendship.
The friendship between Jerome and I started before we even got together. He had a girlfriend, an older lady. He used to talk to me about her and stuff.
And we started being friends, and then she was actually sharing with me her thoughts on this person.
I was versed on relationships, and I think because he wasn't versed on relationships, the friendship worked well because he could always ask me stuff, and I would have known to say, yes, this might work with her, or try this, or what you're doing right now is not working. I wanted him, but I wasn't going to say, oh, get up and leave your girlfriend. So I'd befriend him to make him like me, and then yeah. Initially, like when I first met Jerome, I did not like him. I thought he was too cocky, he was too well known. I mean, everybody on campus knew him, and I wasn't interested.
The terminology is called being a gallus. It was a Jamaican terminology. For me, this is what it was. I never lied. Well, sometimes. But I tried not to lie to females. So I would tell them I have a relationship, or even if I don't, that's probably the lie I would tell. I have a relationship. So I would always keep them just wanting some, but not too much. I was very goal oriented. I was fixed on achieving things. I wanted this, I wanted that, I wanted the house on the hill, I wanted everything. So my mindset most times was on just doing work. That's why I never really wanted females so much to learn, which is probably why I ended up with somebody else's woman first. Candice has this way of doing things exceptionally different. Nobody understands it. She's that person that comes into the room and says, hey, I don't like your shirt. She's honest, she's blunt sometimes, too blunt, but she's not doing it to be rude or disrespectful, but it comes from within her, and people who are around her will appreciate it. And I started appreciating her more. I started seeing these things in her. I was sometimes caught up in my own facade. I mean, top guy on campus, you run the place, you're doing this, you're doing that, you have any girl you want to have. And I think her honesty and her purity, something I saw within her, kind of pulled that out of me.
But very early in their friendship, they had experiences that would test the strength of their bond.
He and his woman, they broke up, and he went overseas just for a couple of weeks, I think. And I had it in my mind that, oh, I guess we're together now because he broke up with his girlfriend. Nothing was said, but hey, I was there, so I thought, you know. However, when he came back, he said,
no, I'm not interested in having a relationship. And I think maybe it was from the ending of that one, or being scared maybe to get somebody for myself now, because I'm gonna now be with somebody that's gonna be my girlfriend, and I've not had that in years. She said, okay, with her being that kind of, I don't know if ego can be used to describe a woman, but she was like, okay, fine.
I'm the type of girl who I don't take rejection well. So when he got me in his corner and then he was like, oh yeah, I'll just keep her as a friend for true, I just decided, okay, fine, no relationship, no friendship, no nothing.
I started looking into myself, and I started thinking I was using my past relationships, my past situations to judge what could have been something different. And I made that judgment call to end it, which wasn't the right thing to do. So I just decided that, listen, let's make this thing work.
I think he realized that, all right, being without her is a lot harder than being with her. So let me try being with her for a while. I think the best thing about Jerome and I is that when we actually said, yes, let's have a relationship, nothing really changed much. The only change, I would say, is really that we were for each other now. As in, he wasn't all over the place or with somebody else. He was with me and I was with him, and that was about it, really. I don't think there was much of a change.
Initially, your thoughts are, I can still have, you know, maybe some girls with her or some stuff like that. I was in university, so I was still active and I was still young and I was still fresh and, you know, still running the place. So it was that mindset. But then I started thinking, would my mother want this? Would my sister want this? I mean, so I tried my best to start focusing only on Candice.
When Jerome and when we got serious, he was a lot more mature, right? And that was a quick change that I saw in him. I mean, yes, he was mature before, but I got this seriousness out of him that wasn't there before, right? So he started making decisions for both of us, right? So not just for him anymore, but for both of us.
For me, growing up, I never saw that love that my family, I thought women deserved. I never saw it because I think men in my family, they didn't show that they were hard. They didn't show that warmth, that seriousness to women. So they were with your mother or with your aunt, but they had 5 women outside. So I grew up seeing that. And even though they were home at nights, it was still the same pattern. You go to the rum bar and, you know, the bartender, you go supermarket and you're bouncing at the trolley to the next one. So I grew up seeing that kind of thing happening. So for me, I never wanted that. I always said the moment I decided to go serious would be that moment I would have put aside the gallus thing and the rundown girl thing. And I'm a chaser, right? But I wanted to change that. I wanted to stop. I wanted to be hers and hers only.
We take a break. When we come back, the couple tells us how friendship made their union stronger.
The Alrick Show.